What's up, guys? I am Morph, and thank you guys for tuning in. Today, I've got a very special interview for you guys, Miss Leilani Shiu from Jesus, everything Star Wars right now, right? I mean,
Yes.
you're on the Book of Boba Fett, you're
Yes.
on the Mandalorian season 1 and 2,
Yes.
but you won't talk about 3. Is that right?
I don't know anything.
That's what I.
You want me in Star Wars, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
So, one thing that I really want to get into just right off the bat is, could you tell us about the experience of like working with Disney on a whole? Like, how is that?
I always wanted to work with the mouse, and so it's great to finally be part of the mouse. Mickey
Right.
Mouse. I always like Mickey Mouse, but but no, it's because I work in the music industry too, so I actually worked on the record side.
Right.
So it's great to be part of Disney itself.
Is
Why not?
right. I've always heard that it can be intimidating because I think I heard you talk about the stack of NDAs that you've had to sign,
Oh, well,
and it can be like overwhelming sometimes.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, you do it at fitting, you do it wherever you walk. They got. I sign my life away,
Right.
basically.
Yeah. Well, so I've actually got some beef I got to take up with you today.
Oh no, what?
Yeah. So why are you stealing Obi-Wan stuff?
What do you mean?
Really? Like, I mean, we were literally watching this.
Uh-huh.
You stole his, well, not the evaporator coil, the controller from his
Oh,
thing.
oh
So
yeah.
what? Yeah, yeah.
But Jawas are known to steal, and they are known to, sell it back. I had the T16 of Luke. It's a
Right.
young Luke.
Yeah.
So, and then now they became iconic pieces.
They really are iconic
Yes.
pieces. It's.
Yes.
I would love to have something from the set of
But I
any
didn't
of them.
steal.
No,
I wish.
or did
No.
she? I mean,
Yeah, then,
she is a Jawa.
yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
true. But I wish if you was money, but I can't. I would never do that. No, they would pat search us before we walked out.
Oh,
No, we don't steal.
I bet. Well, let's kind of go into the shows that you've done. You've done The Mandalorian. You've done season 1 and 2, right?
Yes, correct.
What was your most favorite scenes to work in?
My favorite scenes. For let's see, Mando 1, playing with the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And then being the sandcrawler driver, because the body double, of course, which everybody knows, is Brendan Wayne. So
Right.
I love Brendan. Me and Brendan get along really well. We text each other and everything. So we're in, and you know how tall he is. He's John Wayne's grandson.
Right.
So he's just as tall.
Right.
So when I got to there, like, Leilani, you got something special that you're going to be doing. And so they brought me an Ariel and another Jawa, Nikki. She's famous for being an Ewok, and she was Teek in the
Okay.
original Star Wars. So the three of us walk, and they lifted us up, and we're going into the sandcrawler. I'm like, oh my God. So
That would have been kind of trippy.
yeah, and we can fit, like, even the chairs were made for us, and we didn't know Mando was going in there or anything.
Right.
So the chairs fit us, everything. We're sitting comfortably like a normal chair for a little person, where our
Right.
feet are dangling and everything, right?
Right.
So, but no, everything we fit like we could drive it, everything. And so it was cool. And they're like, okay, Leilani, you're gonna be the sandcrawler driver. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then, your co-pilots or your passengers, it'll be Nikki and Ariel, my daughter Ariel. And then so I'm in there, and then they bring the baby out, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. So they bring the baby out,
Right.
which of course is baby Yoda now, but I mean, Goguru. And then here comes Brendan, and he's trying to fit in, and he's like, oh my God, I could barely fit in it. Because like we could actually walk in it and
Right.
not, and it wouldn't touch our head, but he's like this trying to get
Oh,
in.
really?
So it was cool.
Have you met Kerry Jones? Have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I met him a couple months ago
Okay.
at the Comic Con. Now, comparatively, you're talking about how tall he was.
Yes.
Comparatively to those two, so I have kind of an idea because I
Uh-huh.
know, like, I'm just looking straight up when I
Uh-huh.
look at Carrie.
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming I'd be the same way with.
Well, his booking agent is my booking agent, and actually we're about to do Pensacon together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so next week we're going to Florida. Well, this week we're going to Florida.
Oh, you're hitting all the warm weather spots here in the cold.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And it's cold there still, so
Cold. What?
yeah,
It's what, same as here, like 40 degrees,
yes.
50,
Oh my gosh, it's in
80 in the
California right now.
sun.
I know. California is the same way right now, but yes.
Oh my God. I was telling you, like, I've never had good luck in California. That place is a
Really?
concrete jungle to me. It really is.
What?
That is.
Aw.
It's growing up. Like I said, I grew up in Mississippi, so when I go west that way, I haven't been there much, especially San Diego. It
Oh.
really is a culture shock.
Oh wow. I love San Diego though. That's my favorite city because it's so beautiful and
It
everything.
really is, like
Yeah.
Escondido
Yes.
out towards that. Oh
Yes.
man, Escondido's
It's
beautiful.
very beautiful.
Well, I'm going to wrap this up with one last question. I
Sure.
really hope that you can help me out with this.
Okay.
So, what's under the hood of a Jawa?
What's under the hood? Me?
Well, right. But all you can see is the eyes and the black face.
Uh-huh.
So, what is actually masking you out like that? Like that's kind of a mystery.
It's just a mystery. It's like it's black cloth.
Yeah.
It's tons of layers. And then we have our eyes. And then our hood. We're just several layers, I guess.
Right.
Because
oh wow.
and
And y'all are out in
so
the desert heat like that?
yeah, like it, and then when it's nice when it's cold though.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
But it's mysterious. That's what makes us Jawas though.
I mean, it is, and like for the eyes, you actually like glowing on set?
Yeah, okay, so then they have like a button that turns this off and on.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't ruin the battery or
Right,
anything.
right.
So just before we film it and it turns on. And then they do
Gotcha.
their stuff in post production. They do their thing,
Right, right.
to make it come to
CGI
life.
and-
Yeah, to make it come to life. But yeah.
That's cool. I've always been interested in like the
Mhm.
technical aspects of how they
Mhm.
make things happen,
Mhm.
and it's so anytime I get a chance to ask questions, I'm like, I always try to slip them in like that.
I didn't
So
give
I
no
know it's kind of
secret.
like weird and out of the blue, but
No, I didn't give no secrets out. It's just several layers, and then we have our eyes, and then of course our hood, which is part of our whole cape.
right.
But everything's like it's really cool actually. Actually, and then we're like I've already been like I've been a tattooing Jawa, and then I've been which is the brown and the yellow eyes,
Right.
and then the off-world Jawa, and then which is the gray, the red eyes, and it's because we were burnt,
Right.
so that's
Right.
why we're on Navarro, and then with Teeka, Teeka's different. Actually, Teeka's the only one that I know of is different. I have a talk box, so that I have a vest, and then I have my bandolier has a talk box, and that's how I talk to Kenobi. So I'm the first Jawa to talk, actually
Right.
talk and speak. And what else is different about me? My gloves are different because my gloves are brown and
Mhm.
leather, and then I think my shoes are a little different too. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I said, we can see the stuff, and then
yeah.
is it okay if I?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we can see like in this seed right here, you giving Kenobi the what was the
T16.
T16?
That's
That's
Luke's toy.
right. He gives that at the end of the series, so you
Yes.
actually give it to him in the first episode, and then Luke doesn't actually get it to the last
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
So this whole plane has went on its own adventure.
Oh yeah, and you know what was cool is if you were at Star Wars Celebration, so that's why I wasn't signing there, is because they did the premiere, and I was the secret the first, and so
Okay.
the next day at Star Wars Celebration, I'm walking around, and I was actually at different booths, but I would see Jawas already with the T16, and I'm like, where did you get a T16?
Right.
So I have there was little Tikas around, and I was like, wow. That's
Already?
so great about all the fans. Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
I was like, wow, where'd you find a T16 in the middle?
Right.
In Anaheim, right? It was in Anaheim.
Right.
I was like, okay. But yeah. That's
I
cool.
don't even. It's not like you can go to CarMax and just look.
I know.
You
Like, where'd you get one? Did you find one at a thrift store?
Yeah.
No one knew. 'Cause no
Check
one
out
knew about it.
Carvana for all your T16
I
needs.
know. Like, where'd you get one?
This
Shout
episode
out
is
to
not
you.
sponsored by Carvana.
No. If it is, can we have our car?
So-
You can send it at this address.
Well, guys, that is all I've got for you today. Leilani, thank you so much
Yes,
for doing
thank
this for me.
you.
This is, honest to God, a dream come true
Aw,
to be able
thank
to talk.
you.
You are fulfilling a childhood dream of mine.
Aw,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much for
Thank
that.
you for
And I
having
mean that.
me. Thank you. And follow me on social media. It's LeiLaniShiu. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook like page, TikTok, you name it. I'm on there and you'll know where I am next.
Definitely hit her up, guys. She will message you back.
Yes, I will.
Because I actually hit you up
Yes, you
before
did.
I ever met you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
So,
did.
well, guys, thanks a lot. Join us next time. And yeah, again, thanks for being with us,
Oh,
Leilani.
thank you. It was a pleasure.